Fuck around here. Hey there, Yuri. Hey there, Jesus. How's it going? We in it. I did not expect that to be so quick, but look, here we go. We're gonna watch cutscenes. We're gonna have us a nice Saturday stream. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. We're gonna have a good stream today. How are you guys doing? If you're in here, how are you doing today? Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. Raphael, Almighty Goat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's embark. Old Ninja Turtles, but you know what? Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to bring back the old way, and I pick me. It's my handy dandy vape. Gotta keep that on standby in case I get stressed. Yeah, 2016. 2015, 2016. I never got into it though. I didn't get into it. I was gonna play Def Jam Fight for New York, but I ended up changing my mind. I'm still in New York though. Excuse me.
What the shell are those things?
What the Shelly?
Whatever they were, they're jumping out.
I'm gonna try not to fat finger this. It's fun but annoying. Oh,
Guys,
damn.
we've got to find Master Splinter. Master Splinter, can you hear me?
What do you feel is annoying about it?
Donatello, any way to... What are you doing? Shell Cell, I'm calling Master Splinter. I hope... Huh?
Early days.
Are you alright?
Everybody didn't have a cell phone, but he got a shell phone with an S and an H.
Whatever those mechanical menaces are, they have managed
I'd rather play it over Xenoverse. Ooh. Well, if it's Xenoverse, that makes sense.
We must leave right away. Meet me at the old drainage junction near South Point.
I done played Xenoverse 2 so many times.
It'll intersect with the old drainage tunnel.
Why you doing that? Don't do that. Don't trick the money. I hate grinding for stuff in that game. Nah, that makes sense. Here we go. This is it. Again, to remind y'all, this is a PlayStation 2 game, so graphics is not gonna look super crispy. Yeah. Just something to do, and it's something to do. Which, you know what? Looking back, I realized it's older but cute. I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's got a charm to it. Now, granted, I grew up with these graphics, so for me, it ain't that bad. But I know somebody somewhere probably, oh man, why it look like that, bro? Bruh, it's old, bruh. Cause it's old. First level complete. First level complete. Now I don't remember beating this solo. A bunch of it had to be 20 years. It had to be 20 years ago. That sounds crazy, but I played and beat this with my uncle 20 years ago. So now I want to see with my big adult brain, can I do it again solo? I didn't realize it hurt you. Damn, nigga, you old. Hold on, let me look at this. I don't know what that emoji is, but nigga, you older than me. It's always old, nigga, bro. It's always old, nigga. Always old, nigga, hating, bro. Yeah, 20 years ago, man. I guess that do look old as hell when I say that. Should I say it 2 decades ago? Would that have made it better? Got to. Look at that. Come on, we cooking. We cooking in here, bro.
How about that? Yeah! Out of my way! How about that?
Damn, he just thumped my shit, bro.
How about that?
Something simple. See, Dreezy, you could have been over here. Like you're ancient. What's up, Chosen? 2 decades sound even longer. I thought it did. It's the truth though, but I guess we're not ready for the truth. Alright, you know what? I never played this before. I heard it's an old game. It was on like GameCube or something, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Come here, bro. The life and times, man. I'm just gonna play some bullshit. Y'all start smacking on my man like that, bro. His head's starting to hurt. You know what? Oh, it is an uppercut. I wonder, was it uppercut? On the retro art, I was more of a Game Boy person. I got the Game Boy too. I am on a little bit of a retro. Man, I'm on a mission. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Complete the mission. Then get back at me. Complete the mission. Now, if you don't complete the mission, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I just another time. Hopefully you do complete the mission though. Don't be selling the mission, bro. Today was a day. Today was a day. Bruh. I have kind of been playing some older shit, man. I can't even explain it, man. I guess I got nostalgic out of nowhere, and I got the means, so I say, you know what? Who am I not to tap in? Who am I not to tap in on some of the older things in life? Get your ass up, man. So we can get to the point. Pizza me. Pro Skater 4. They is jumping me. Played Pokemon. I got currently I got Pokemon GB. Let me see. Pokemon Silver. Yeah, that's the one. I gotta work on getting more than that. I don't know if I wanted to. One of them things. Most things I've been doing, I ask myself, is it something I would play on stream? And if I wouldn't play it on stream, I probably wouldn't get it. But again, I have been on a bit of the retro deal. Take a second. Emerald, but it's so expensive. OG games be bringing in views to the channel. Just depending which game. That's true. That part too. OG games will do it.
Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of my way, Nimrod.
So now I'm kind of more of just chilling, letting things happen as they happen.
How about that? Yeah. Out of my way.
Get off me, bro. See where it say press start, controller 2. That could have been Dreezy, bro. Could have been Dreezy, could have been Records. I shouldn't have did that.
Out of my yeah.
I got knocked out for it, but it's okay.
How about that? How about that? How about that?
That sound effect is fucking cracking me up though. It sound like what I imagine a frying pan sound like if you get thumped on the head with it. I think this game would have benefited from some kind of lock-on mechanic. They don't have that, so you kind of just punching around, hoping you hit the right one. Hey, looking. Something like maybe I'll turn around and pop up with a little Def Jam. Can't really say, man, but I am a man with time and not too much else going on. So okay, so Dreezy, you remember it, but I gotta be old. You remember this shit, but I gotta be old. That's crazy. I gotta be old for touching back into the roots. Y'all all kind of older, huh? Fall Guys brings in views too, but I don't really stream it like that. I kind of old. I mean, Chosen is probably your age.
Look at this trash. I'm putting
Chosen not old.
He's going too far. That guy's out of control.
I don't know what it is with the 2000 babies and thinking I'm not even 30 years old. Let me see. Big Zoo in here. I remember this timeless classic. Yeah, exactly. That's why we got on, man. I said, let me touch the right people today. Zoo, you might be.
Uh-oh. Raph's always been quick to act. So, what do we do now? If we don't do something, things could get pretty bad.
I'm not.
What choice do we have?
Even if I was 30, it still wouldn't be old. But that mentality of thinking 30 is old, that's why so many people these days doing crazy shit, bro. They trying to hold on to it.
Huh? Where'd you freaks come from?
Age happens to everybody. We all getting older. Since the moment you was born, you've been getting older. But let me get off my old man box.
Hey, how dare you interfere?
Wait, purple dragons? Who are they? I guess he means those guys we just tangled with.
My nigga Casey Jones, though. There you go. Hit me with the Onk. I've been getting Onk a little bit in the arcade.
Just looking at those ugly mugs of theirs, it's obvious they're someone's goons.
The Onk allegations is real. I'm proving my point.
Chill out. Look, freak boy, if you're protecting these purple dragon scum, then you're going down too.
I tell you what'll probably make this better. Like you got Onk aura. You give Onk, that's why. Probably.
Out of my way.
I don't mind though. Why would I want to be a YN?
How about that?
That's what they call them nowadays, YN. I don't want to be that, man.
Now I'm mad.
When I was in my young man era, I did a lot of stupid things, bro. A lot of stupid things. I'm still redeeming myself now. And I don't always get it right, but I'm trying.
Look, I'm no fan of the purple dragon.
A YN, bruh. Anything is better than those creatures. Lobo's still a YN too. I technically am, but Lobo the cool on.
Take him down, but we gotta exercise just a little.
God damn it, bro.
What you talking
I don't know how to feel, bro. Am I being attacked?
Try me. Well, a long time ago, when I was a kid.
Okay. Cue the cutscene. Cue me some Blizzy, bro. Damn, niggas can't even get old in peace.
Purple dragons.
You tell your old man, punk. Next time, pay up or else.
Whenever the time come, it ain't came just yet. And I get called on sometime. Damn. Lola said meet him at Walmart with his young YNs. No, not me. Couldn't be me. YN. Goddamn, Unc Lobo is crazy, but you know what? Somebody gotta do it, bro. I just picked me.
Don't tell me how to deal with the purple dragons.
Talk to him, Casey.
Just be careful. Your anger can take you down, make you act just like them.
Raphael, the almighty goat. Ain't calling me Unc yet.
Like, fuck.
Bruh, believe it or not, I don't know if y'all can tell. I actually shaved and trimmed my stuff today. So still getting called Unc, and I cut down the beard, went and lined it up a little bit. Called me that shit. God damn.
Balance, huh? Well, you know, as much balance as a couple of hot-headed whack bags like us can manage.
We can't win. We can't win. I wonder if I should adjust this camera some kind of way. I sound so young, I don't be having issues.
You're the only whack bag around here.
Yeah, that's true. I remember the days of this arcade. Did you feel like a nice homemade feeling, but with the entertainment value that was worth putting them quarters in the box to keep it going? I agree with Miss Adventure on that.
For a little green dude.
Putting quarters in is a unique experience, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one.
Or at least it's a unique experience now. At first, it was just the regular. If you wanted to play certain games, you had to be in the arcade.
I gotta protect my good looks.
Tekken, Street Fighter, all that stuff, bro.
Well,
Wasn't on no console for real. Some people just couldn't afford it. It's a little different now, but at one point, that shit was tough.
So you're the
Going to a little arcade bar. We got 9 time playing some arcade machines and pinball. See, Zushi, you lucky. You're lucky because
Who is this
I don't think most. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't think most. It depends on where you're at. Let me be clear about that. It depends on where you are in the world.
dragon, the ringleader of all those purple dragon punks.
And see, you're lucky because you're in a place where that's more popular. Where I'm from, we had a couple of arcades that was in the laundromat. Literally, it was in the laundromat.
How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod. How about that? Out of my...
That fucking frying pan sound, man.
Out of my way, Nimrod. Now I'm...
I don't think there's a block button. I'm just not getting tapped on my head because I want to. Even though if it was a block button, there's a high chance I probably still wouldn't do it. Hadouken! Hadouken! Gotta go up there. My old game Exploring Instinct is glitching. It's telling me I need to go up here. Wrong.
Now I'm mad. Yeah. Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah. How about that?
So you know me. Just hit a little bit of everything, man. I was gonna spend the day trying to put together some editing videos and stuff like that, but somewhere in my mind I said, you know what? Let me go and get up. Got everything. I know y'all do. I'm in Florida. There's plenty of arcades. Oh, that's legit. I'll probably take me a trip to Florida next month. Honestly. Hey, that'll be legit, Zoo. Which hopefully, Zushi, I can get up with you next time I come your way. But I wouldn't pull some just pop-up shit. I want to organize eventually some kind of event. Is what I would like to do, where I can meet some of the people that ain't too far away. That's what I would like to do. Make a little video out of that. Just get together with some of the people. Maybe we can bullshit some basketball. Maybe hold some little local kind of tournament for some kind of offline bullshit. I think that'll be pretty legit if we could get that up. Yeah, that's what I would like to do. So that'll probably be, I would invite anybody, but that'll probably be more leaning towards people in the South. I don't expect anybody outside of the South being able to attend unless you just got it like that and that's your own business, but that's something I would like to do. So I'm looking into getting a building, and I'm looking to eventually set a date, and hopefully we can find a good time where anybody that would like to participate can get to be on the old camera. That's what I like to do, and I want to do it before we even get bigger, just because come on. Get us some brews. Get us a couple bottles. And I say go crazy. Well, you know, that makes sense. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. Anybody that could, though, and don't mind the South. Look, I ran from the South myself, so I get it. I'll never take that away. Eventually. That's more of a future thing. What's up, Art? You know me, just here chilling, playing another old one. Can't really say. Just had a feeling. I went and looked through some of the emulation stuff, and I saw this, and I said, I didn't know they put it on PlayStation 2. I played it on GameCube, but that was a perfect time. Perfect time, I said. Let me get in here, bro. Let me get in. It's such a random little game. About to cook. Okay, good deal. Gonna cook it up in that Chef Yuri. Even though it's only 3 here. Should be about breakfast for you. I'm playing Ralph. Had to. Okay. Okay, Zoo. We could coordinate some stuff, because I know where you're at, so we could coordinate some things to make that work for you. And anybody else? Well, it just depends. Cause we still ain't figured out a city yet. So I'm gonna say probably in between somewhere. If it's either gonna be in Georgia or to be in Alabama. I haven't figured that part yet. but that is the thoughts process about it. That at some point I will do that, and it probably won't be that long. I just gotta tee up some other stuff, and of course find a building that's nice. Not gonna put nobody in a bad neighborhood or a bad area, so I'll make sure that's good too.
Out of my way, Nimrod. How about
Obviously, I'll never sell myself, so I wouldn't put me in a bad place either, let alone the good people. Okay, here you go.
now I'm mad.
You kind of hit me hard, bro. Are you so angry?
Out of my way, Nimrod.
Come on, bro. Come on. Mm. Nobody ever took Lobo food.
Regret saying this, but I'm glad I met you.
Oh, it's ahead. I think y'all an hour ahead. That's legit. Lasagna? Oh, well, that makes sense.
Me too, Green Dome. And you know something?
Mr. Adventurer says, gonna talk about retro GameCube. I remember that. Exactly.
It's about balance, self-control.
Nah, I mean you're a green mutant freak.
The first game I got on PlayStation 2 was the SpongeBob movie game. And then after that, the second game was Yu-Gi-Oh!
As long as you
What was the name of the retro game store?
for now at least.
Unless it was just a retro game store, but
If you run into any troubles, let me know. We're brothers now. I'm just glad you changed your mind so quickly. Yeah. Hey, be careful now. I've heard there's a pretty dangerous group back in those purple dragons.
closed because of COVID and everyone wanted PS5. Damn it.
Don't worry about it. See you around.
Pastime Legends. Oh, that sounds legit though. It's unfortunate that they got closed down. Okay, we about to complete our first stage, I guess. Okay, some real ninja shit right here. Okay.
Man, I worry about him. But he's not a bad guy. What is it that's got you worried?
Sure these guys can tell you.
They might be a bit harder.
Here we go. Sega Genesis, but ended up giving it.
Are those
Oh.
guys ninjas?
Well, if is there a reason why? I ain't gonna ask.
Well, they're certainly ninja-esque. I thought we were the only ninjas in this town. Be ready for anything.
I am so gonna enjoy this.
Ralph, give it to me.
Now I'm mad.
No Diddy.
Now I'm mad. How about that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Now I'm mad. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll take that.
How about that?
And blew myself up.
Yeah. Now I'm mad.
Where's Cam the man? Oh, damn! I shouldn't have asked. Sorry to hear that, Yuri.
How about that? Feel that? Yeah! Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Yeah! Now I'm mad. Yeah!
Cleared myself out. Alabama, Georgia. Make it on the weekend, man, cause $8. I'm in the bottom of Florida. Okay. Used to be a restaurant over here called Chromatic Dragon that had like gaming themed food and drinks. You could pick a console, play games at the table. Oh shit. Damn. That sounds fun. I could try that. Probably would be on the weekend, Mr. Adventure. For sure. Yeah, but still, you know, for the sake of it, yeah. Still, man, I don't know how that feel, you know, in any kind of capacity, but I still, you know. Getting beat up. Jeez. Let me get some help.
Yeah. How about that? Yeah. How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod.
I really need to get you. I cooked myself. No, best thing, I didn't have to spend no quarter. I'm still half every time I go down to where I live. Hey, it's one of them things. It's one of them things. All right, well, that makes sense. I guess I gotta oh, I forgot. The other thing is the last most recent time I went back to Georgia to get that sister some of y'all got to meet on stream, to go get her. And before I made it good to my neck of the woods, I got a ticket, man, for going 72 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, bro. Or at least I got a summons to court. I looked up the ticket and I'm just gonna pay it, cause I ain't finna go to court and fight it. I know it looked ridiculous, bro. Then probably 2-3 days later, my pops turned around, same area, and he was going 90 in the 55. So I said, I thought my shit was bad, but going 90 in the 50 compared to my 70, that make you look like a maniac. At least I got this tasty bev. All right, one more. Why are you just standing your stupid ass right there? Let me see. Gambino. Unless you do something really bad, they want to arrest you in Florida. They'll just take your money. Makes sense. That's Nimrod is retro. Boy, y'all not gonna say your name. Be out here driving regular, don't it? Hey, I got down, bro. It still wasn't reckless. It wasn't reckless driving, but I'll be lying if I said, you know, 50, 70 and a 50. I guess it sound crazy, bro, but y'all don't know where I live, bro. And if you did, you'll see why I was doing it. So him stopping me, I'm just like, bro, you only making it worse. You're only making it worse, bro. He was on some, you're not gonna do it again, are you? No. Fuck. You know why I stopped? I can imagine why you stopped me, yeah. So you wanna nope. Nope. Then yeah, it really was some extra shit, bro. I think he was trying to do some other shit. I don't think he was trying to let me escape with my life, man. I said I had to hold on, pause real quick. The lights was too bright. I'm missing somebody? It's probably... Why do y'all just stand there like dummies, bro? Bad AI. And I know it was too early. They should have had some they should have some better AI, but I really can't argue about AI that was developed for PS2 and or GameCube 360. Kind of expected to be a little dumb. If it ain't dumb, it's overtuned.
How about that? Now I'm mad.
There we go. Proceed. At least I don't have to hit a frying pan sound effect. Here's another dummy. I guess he just sit there and throw things.
How about that?
Running from the ops. In this case, I wasn't running from ops, bro. It was just on some fugazi area that I wouldn't want to be in. Not long time, especially not cruising through like 50-ish miles per hour, bro. Fucking nah, bro. I had to get off. I had to get out of there. But either way, the law is the law. I should not have been going that fast. Nobody's above the law, not even Lobo. And another thing I think that irritated me about it is normally I talk shit about how I'm not gonna get stopped and how I'm not gonna get bothered. And this motherfucker sat there with a straight face and bothered me, bro. Cops give you a ticket in the middle of nowhere because they're just looking for money. Right there. Mr. Adventure telling y'all, he putting y'all on. I'm gonna let y'all have that Marvel route. That shit almost brought my other side out. Can't be like that, Gambino. He ain't tell you to step out of the car because he ain't know you had it. Bruh, Dreezy, I kid you not. You might think I'm bullshitting, bruh. He did tell me to step out. And he told me to step out, bruh. I did have to get out the car. I don't know why he asked me to get out. So he told me to get out, right? He said, hey, you mind stepping out the car? So I said, oh shit. Now, mind you, my holster on the right side. So I got, obviously I got my shirt hanging over. And I'm sitting here signing the shit outside the car, bro. Looking. I'm like, boy. And he looking me up and down, up and down. He was like, I see you got some beer in the car. So I'm like, yeah, but the box ain't open. Bro said, well, when was the last time you had a drink? So I'm looking. I said, last night. He said, what time last night? I said, shit, probably about 7 p.m. He said, you sure? I said, yeah. Then he was like, well, why you look like that? I said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, my experience with police officers, black, white, it don't matter. I said, they've never been good moments. All right. I've been locked up by black ones. I've been locked up by white ones and everything in between. So race don't even matter. I just don't like police, but that's me. You could be black and still be an asshole in a outfit, bro, a costume, a uniform. So it ain't for me. It ain't for me, bro.
Take care
April. I'm a bit busy, so I'll be leaving you now. My cute little mousers will take good care of
Exactly. Exactly what Mr. Adventure saying, bruh. Big facts. A few decent does not make all of it great.
Bigger than the last time we saw it.
So then he tried to ask me, right? You never met a good one? I'm like, a handful, a couple. Don't fix everybody.
Such incredible
I could
technology.
I could go and be a police officer, for example, which I think would be a terrible idea because I know how I am. But you got to know that about yourself, bro. Anybody could do it, but not everybody should do it. You got to take that shit serious. Protect,
Focus,
serve.
guys. Let's go.
Don't abuse your power. Don't abuse the authority, bro. But a lot of them, white or black, does not matter. They abuse it. They find different little ways to abuse the system.
Out of my way.
I see it all the time.
How about
I see it all the time. That's why I stay put up. I stay in the house, bro. I guess I just gotta beat them.
out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah! Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
At first, I thought, well, maybe if I did it, I can make a difference. But I looked around. I said, but hell no. I said, you wouldn't make a difference. Because one man or a couple cannot fix it. Yeah, just because you got the badge. I don't care if it's black or white, bro. They do little shit all the time. You just got to peep it. You just got to peep it. You just got to peep the bullshit. They do it. Hardest boss.
Out of my way, Nimrod.
Hey, I ain't gotta die yet. It's coming though. Where you go, bro?
How about that?
That's new. I almost had the soda. They still took it from me. I'm getting paddled. Restart again. Restart again. Oh, I can put electricity on it. I think I forgot about that. Alright, let's. Boss do know how to tee off on you though. She. Okay, stage 1 is complete. I'll save. Okay, so we're on to dojo stage, the secrets. Yeah, they know I at least have an issue with them. So white, black, it don't matter. It's the same deal for me. You are just hitting as hard as you can with the size. You must learn the accuracy. Can you break the boxes with the jump attack? Press attack button while in the air. If you master, you can be much stronger. Among the boxes, 3 Makemonos are hidden. Find all the Makemonos as fast as you can. So jump, press attack. He didn't say.
Practice session in our future.
Die! Die!
Master Splinter is so going to kill us.
Die!
Well, that could have gone better.
Double shot!
Hey, dude, you're making me look bad. Hey, dude, you're making me look bad.
Alley-oop.
Hey, dude, you're making me look bad.
All right. Die. All
Well,
right.
that could have gone better.
Die. Double.
Alright, I guess I did it. You forgive me for the sins I have committed. I bet your face will be different than you expected. Play a Tmnt game. Man, if I ask that, y'all probably will randomly just see me you probably not see me pop back up on YouTube. You probably say, "Oh, you want to be funny?" Oh shit. Oh man. It's been a hot minute. Hey, been a hot minute for me too, bro. That's why I said let me tee it up on this. Let me get in here. Nah, which granted, I know all police are not like that. Some of them do. They are quick to get grabby, get physical, even get smart with you, and they're like, bruh.
Come on, kid. What's taking you so long? What are you doing with those? Let's
I
get.
just want to be like, hey, how's it going? Keep it reasonable, cordial, if you will. But outside of that, bruh,
Now I'm mad. Die. Ha! Yeah. Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah. Double shot.
still should have gave the lock on.
Now I'm mad.
Hold on, bro.
Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of my way, Nimrod.
It's always y'all. It'd probably help if y'all didn't have such a stupid animation.
How about that? Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to go that way. That was supposed to save my hill. That sold it.
How about that? Yeah.
Alright, I already sold one life. Don't need to make that a habit. No telling what the next boss will be.
How about that? Out of my. Alley-oop. Dive bomb. Double shot. Alley-oop. Now I'm. How about that? How about that?
What y'all think? That Def Jam New York? What y'all think? Could that have been a vibe? Another reason why I didn't do that is because I said to myself, I said, will these old songs sell to stream? Like, am I have to go through and delete every single one of these songs?
Out of my way, Nimrod.
So I probably could have just muted the. I don't know if they got an option to delete to take off the music before you play it, but Custom Milk had that beat where it called discretion. Now they do with it. It's a whole another story. Yep, that too. And that Gambino. They They didn't get the girl they wanted. They got bullied. Gambino beat him up in high school, so now he got a problem with Lobo. Lobo looked like Gambino, and now he gonna take that shit out on Lobo. So it don't take much, man.
Oh, this can't be happening. Martians.
I'm gonna hit you with the stop right there, criminal scum.
My way. We get invaded. Don't let them take me, kid. How about that?
He is popping my shit. Oh, that was clean.
Double shot. Alley-oop. How about yeah?
We did it.
Quick. We're out of here.
I actually remember watching this shit
What's that
on
thing?
regular TV, no cable, regular TV.
Casey.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it a whole lot, Mr. Adventure.
No.
That's why I say some stuff, I just put my hands up. My boy said, "Did I win?"
Everything's all right here. We better get on to.
Paying back the guys who did this to our brother.
Be careful, guys.
One of them old things, man.
How about that? Yeah! Out of my... Ha! Ha! Now, out of my way, Nimrod. Now I'm mad. Ha! Yeah! Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Die! Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Alley-oop!
Come here, bro. God damn it.
Wait, Nimrod. Yeah! How about that? Now I'm mad. Die, Bob. Double shot. Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of my way, Nimrod. Double... Now I'm mad. Alley-oop. How about... Now I'm mad. Ha! How about that? Yeah! Out of my...
Phew. But wow, man.
Yeah!
Once a killer I created on the cross many years ago, what do you think they're gonna do to you if you rebel? So just gotta take that with a grain of salt. Agreed. Thanks for playing the timeless classic. I love to see people do the retro. Much appreciated. Big salutes, Mr. Adventure. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you for stopping by to check us out, man, for the day. I know people could be doing anything. That's why most time I don't stream on Saturday. I just don't expect to get people. Which I know that's technically the wrong answer, but that's me being honest. Breaking the immersion a little bit, but sometimes I'm just like, I probably can't get nobody today or at this time, so I just don't get on. But today is a little different. I was bored sitting here at the crib anyway. I said maybe somebody else is also bored sitting at the crib. Nothing else better to do, so why not? Bro, you're cheesing me.
How about ha! Ha! Now I'm mad. How about that? Yeah! Yeah! How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod!
You should not be alive if these things blow up on you. You like that jump attack, do you? I also like it.
Dive bomb! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Now I'm out of
So I did play Soul Calibur 2 earlier today. Had a little bit of fun with that. Just a little bit.
How about that?
I guess at some point the reality set in that it was just me playing.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Double shot! Ha!
So I can get damaged by it, but they can't.
Double shot! Yeah! Dive bomb! Ha! Dive bomb! Ha! How about that? Ha! Ha! Dive bomb! Out of my way, Nimrod! Out of...
All right, I don't have to die here. And what I want to say,
Yeah! Dive bomb! Dive bomb! Yeah!
he took damage that time.
Ha! Double shot! How about...
Bro hit me with the air combo. When I play Retro, I force myself stuff away. I'll be playing for a whole day. Yeah, when you really just kind of get locked into it, these kind of games, I swear they're good for spending a whole day just locked into it. Like literally, you'll be locked in playing. Look back, damn, got dark quick.
Now! Ha! Now! Ha! Now I'm mad! Ha! Now I'm mad! Ha! How about that? Yep. Out of my way, Tim. Yeah. Now I'm mad.
Uh-oh, my mouse is up there.
Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah.
I wonder why they didn't go further with making this into like, I guess if they would have made a second one that was similar, maybe we can get an online Ninja Turtles one day. I think that'll be pretty legit.
Now I'm mad. How about that?
I don't know what those do. Appreciate it, Mr. Adventure. Appreciate it. Oh, I hope they make TMNT last Ronin. Hopefully. I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm guessing that you mean I'm guessing you mean as a, why can't I get this shit out? Video game, bro. Like drop it as a video game. I don't see why they wouldn't. Unless we thinking about it from the aspect of it being an older, well, I don't know how many people know about it, the kind of spoilers, so I don't want to get too deep into it, but
Double shot. Out of my.
good deal, good deal.
Yeah. How about that?
Appreciate it. I try to keep it authentic, man. I don't got time to get up here and show y'all the character, man. The only thing y'all don't get is the name, but outside of that, it's me. It's literally me.
How about that?
A character though, some shit that I gotta remember. Oh, you gotta be like this, Lobo. You gotta, nah, bro. I don't got time for that. I got high hopes for the YouTube, so wanna set it all right before you even get to that point, man.
Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Yeah!
Y'all jumping me, bro. Jumping me, big bro.
Double shot. How about that?
You thirsty?
How about that? Ha! Now I'm mad. Die. How about
Get out of there.
die? How about that? How about that? Now I'm mad. How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah.
Oh, well done. I got trapped in the loop. Literally got stuck in the loop. Guess I could have kept that one in my pocket. But damn, no, they didn't have that one my area, Mr. Adventure, but it do sound like it was fun, man. I hate that I didn't get that. I'm sure that was fun.
Out of my way, Nimrod. How about that? How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod.
I don't know. Maybe Gambino. I can still see it though. I can see them making a last Ronin game. I could literally see it.
Out of my way, Nim. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
I need a health pack. No heals, bro. Okay, we got it. My time. Damn. Especially if you was like, if you was a young person with a little bit of money in your pocket, I can see that being pretty fun. I can't imagine me as a kid. Yeah, I know for a fact my mother would not have given me the 20 to play, but damn.
How about that? Yeah! Out of my way, Nim. Out of. Now I'm mad.
Oh, they cheesing. I see. They did not care about being unfair.
Out of my way. Out of my way, Nimrod. Die. How about the whole round? How about that?
Oh, tripping. There they go right now.
How about out of my way, Nimrod.
The real question is why does my mouse want to be seen so bad?
How about that? Now I'm mad. Yeah.
Good God! Alright, I got stomped out. Let me go and beat y'all. For y'all pop up at some awkward time and get me killed. This you, little bro?
Double shot. Double shot. Double shot.
Oh, that really let you cheese them. Damn. You know how great that would have been as a kid if I would have known?
How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Now I'm mad. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Dive bomb. Dive bomb. Now, yeah.
Y'all better be teed and ready.
Double dive bomb. Double shot.
Weren't exactly excited about giving no 20 bucks. Back then they realized how many hours versus how much it would cost if they didn't do that special. Like, okay, yeah, go ahead. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Alley-oop. Dive bomb.
I think the hard part for me
Out of my way, Nimrod.
would have been getting her to see that. Otherwise,
Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
which again, it's a little bit different because the only arcade we had was in the laundromat. But I'm from a tiny town. Can't even call it a city.
Yeah! 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 How about that? How about that?
So,
Out of my way!
damn, it looked dark out there. What the weatherman say? Fondest memory of playing games as a kid. I probably say it had to be with my uncle. Had to been with my uncles, man. I probably say that was an old game on GameCube. I think it flew under the radar. I've never heard anybody else talk about it. But since we're on YouTube, I will take a stab out there and see if anybody here has played it or familiar with the title. It's called Amazing Island. It was on GameCube. I don't think it made it to any other system console out there. But I thought that was fun. Probably one of my fondest memories. Probably, maybe. It could have been bullshitting on Super Smash Bros. And not actually fighting with some of my siblings and whatnot. Boxing my mother. Hey. Really used to have such a great imagination, man. That I think it allowed me to not notice half of the bullshit that was going on around me. But as a result, I feel like I end up growing up kind of fast. The best way I can see it. Stay down, little bro. I really thought I'd get some health out of that somewhere. Damn. Clock my mother. Clock my mother now. Here. Here. Oh. I'll be. Oh. No, I can't say I'm familiar with that one, unfortunately. Oh, I should have just kept going. I forgot about that. Let's see. So technically, I was going for my cheese method here. You should be cooked. What? He still got 2-3 more hits on me. Let me see. Let me oh. Here, Bo. A little light. It got dark in here, man. I'm telling you, man, amazing island. Like if I wasn't thinking about missing what you call it? Damn, I'm really selling this.
First, make sure you aim high.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get to. I would pull it up on the stream.
Come on, Don. Remember how big that thing was? We'll never reach it.
Let me see. But have any of y'all heard of that amazing island? Have y'all ever heard of that?
Take a look.
I might show it to y'all after this.
I'll climb to the top of that.
Like not actually play it, but just pull it up on YouTube and see if anybody remember it.
Then you serve that bucket of...
You guys corner it, and I'll handle the rest.
Roger. Let's go, guys. How about that? 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 How about that?
Fuck, sold that one. Can I hit him regular? Oh, you actually can.
Now I'm mad. Double shot. Double shot. Double shot.
Yes, sirski. That's your ass, sir. Then again, I say that sometimes it takes forever. Stage 3. Feeling the Power Ranger game, something like Battle for Great Story Wise. So I never got to actually play any of the Power Ranger games. Lobo smoking CGI tobacco. CGI. Why you say CGI, bro? Hey, it be like that. It be like that, bro. That's how you just tee it up, and it don't look real. But I promise you, my eyes really about to be red.
I am already prepared to put the next plan into action. A plan that will take care of your...
Telling you, man, the only thing would have made this better, bro, was a bottle. And give me some Gentleman Jack.
I just hope it goes well, Doctor. Hun, continue to assist Dr. Stockman.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what this is, man.
That sword as quickly as possible. And Hun, eliminate anyone who interferes, whoever they may be. Yes, sir.
Imbeciles. Now what are these turtle creatures?
Yeah, man. This right here, this is not real. It's not real. It's yeah. It's not real. That's all you need to know. It's not real. It's just like this.
Look at this.
We have acquired footage of the Turtle Man thought to be a member of this ring of thieves.
It's a little skin I put on. I got a what you call it? One of them
Turtle Man.
blue electronic cigarettes.
Giant turtles. It's not.
But it got a real skin on it. You put the skin on it. You download the new mod,
Is it Donnie?
and when you update your files, you can change your skin.
Listen here.
I got the pre-roll
Here is the footage of
pre-roll
this Turtle
skin.
Man.
That's what it's called. You can get it off. Gotta have an Android though. You can get it off Google Play. They ain't ready for that.
But if it's trying to imitate
The
us,
Gentleman Jack,
instead of
give me
looking
2
like
shots.
fashion
I'm in the
statements,
game.
I mean, look, our shells are much more vibrant green, aren't they?
Either way, as turtles, we've got to do something about this.
What do you know about the crimes, Donnie? Can you figure out where
Something
they'll
like,
strike next?
something like.
Just 1 minute.
Otherwise, I'll be selling
Here,
something like.
and then here. I've got it. They'll strike here next. We can't let them damage the turtle's honor anymore. Let's go, guys.
To be honest, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet these little scenes of the Ninja Turtles actual animated cartoon from way back when. I wouldn't be surprised if a copyright didn't get hit on every time it happened. I just thought about it.
Somewhere around here. Bingo. But it looks
Oh,
like they're
my
just
bad.
about
I was
to
trying not to
get
fat
away.
finger and skip things, but just happened.
You punks won't get away with dishonoring us turtles.
Do you have any idea why he's always like this, Leo? Couldn't he be a little more delicate? True, he's about as hot-headed as they come. But I don't like being dishonored any more than he does.
Ah! Who are these fools? I see. So you're those lizard man freaks I've been hearing about.
Who are we? More like, who are you? And get it right, we're turtles! Have you ever seen a lizard this good looking?
Hey.
Either way, you're still freaks. From where I stand, you look pretty freakish yourself. Tell me, just what did you eat to get that big? I've heard enough from you, lizard man. I can't let anyone who interferes with Master Shredder, lizard or otherwise, men, give them a warm welcome.
I told you, we're turtles!
Ha! Yeah! Out of my way, Nimrod! Ha! Stop! Ha! Now I'm mad! Ha!
All types of misses just went down, bro. And I thought I was cooking too,
Alley-oop! Alley-oop!
but it ain't got no type of locking on.
Ha!
No type of locking on.
How about that? How about that? How about that? Double. Now. Yeah. Double style.
Let him get up. Shoot.
Now I'm mad. Now. Yeah! Yeah! Now I'm back. Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
You know what crazy? It really has just been a chill day.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Like,
How about that? How about that?
really just feel like I'm sitting here playing the game.
Yeah!
And I don't know if they're good or bad.
Ha! How about that?
And maybe that make me feel like I stream too much.
How about that? Now I'm back. Out of my
When you stop being aware of yourself being on the camera, doing shit.
How about that? Ha!
'Cause at one point I remember you sit back, you play, and you finally press that button. So nervous. I had to hype myself up and get a handful of people I had already played the game with to be a part of it.
Now I'm mad. Double shot. Ha! Dive bomb. Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of you. Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. Double. Out of my way, Nim. Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod. Double. Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Double. Ha! Ha! How about that? Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Ha! Now I'm mad. Double shot. Dodge. Ha! Ha! Now I'm mad. Ha! Alley-oop! Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Ha! Alley-oop! Out of my way, Nimrod. Dodge. Ha! How about that? Now I'm mad. Ha! Ha! Out of my way, Nim. Out of my way, Nimrod. Alley-oop! Now I'm mad. Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! How about that? Now I'm mad. Alley-oop! How about... Ha! How about that? Out of my... Alley-oop! Out of my way, Nimrod! Dive bomb! What a joke! That was hardly even a warm-up!
They're trying to make a getaway. Whoa! That's an oversized transport helicopter. Awesome! This isn't the time, Motorhead. Follow that semi.
Okay. Stage 2. Oh. Bruh. Yeah. It rained today. I didn't know it either, but I noticed it got dark in here, bro. That when I cut the light on you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Did it mess up today?
Double shot. Die bomb. Alley-oop. How about that? Out of my way, Tim. Die bomb. Die bomb.
Man, ain't no way, bro.
Alley-oop.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
How about that?
Say it ain't so. Okay, I like that. Thought you sleep, invisible man. Okay.
Double shot.
Now you just look goofy. Okay.
Die bomb. Double shot.
Okay. Oh, I need some help though. I'm gonna do what I got to do. Ooh.
All right. Now I'm mad. Yeah. Double shot. Double. Out of my way,
No.
how about that? Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod. Die bomb.
I seen him and still went for that.
Die bomb. Die bomb. Alley-oop. Die bomb. Alley-oop. Die bomb. Double shot. Yeah.
Damn. They got my shit thrown. Ain't it?
All right.
That's the only good thing came out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Double shot. Alley-oop. Out of my way, Nimrod. Double shot. Die bomb. Double. Die bomb. Double shot. Out of my way, Nimrod. Double shot. Now, dive bomb. Yeah, dive bomb. Alley-oop. Dive bomb. Double stop. How about that? Yeah! Double stop! Dive bomb! Yeah!
Got knocked out. And I think I hurt the frying pan over.
Alley-oop! Yeah! Alley-oop! Out of my way, bitch! Dive bomb! Double stop! Dive bomb! How about... Yeah! Dive! Double... Now I'm mad! Alley-oop! How about... Double... Out of my... Double stop! Double stop! Alley-oop! Out of my way, Nimrod! Yeah! Alley... How about that?
This place sure does look suspicious. You think all of these trucks belong to them? If so, I wonder where all the containers loaded with artwork are.
Hey guys, isn't that a pretty moon? There's a turtle in the moon, you know?
Can it, Mikey? Don't you realize where we are? Hey, what's that? That's the turtle we saw on TV.
There's no mistaking it.
That's for sure. It doesn't have even a shred of our class, though.
What incredible technology! It looks like it wants to stop us. We'll take it on. Let...
Well, I'm getting thumped.
Now I'm mad. Out of my... Dive bomb. Yeah! Now I'm mad. Double... Dive bomb. Alley-oop.
Get my shit bumped.
Yeah! Dive bomb. Die, bomb. Die, bomb. Ha! Double sound. Ha! Die, bomb.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Still got 2 more levels, including the one I'm doing.
Now I'm mad. All right. Ha! Ha! Double shot. Yeah! Ha! Double shot. Double shot. Ha! Die. Ha! Double shot. Die. Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. Die. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Alley-oop! Ha! How about alley-oop? Die! Ha! Ha! Die! Ha! Double shot! Die! Die! Alley-oop! Yeah! Now I'm mad. Double shot! Alley-oop! Die! Ha! Die!
Alright, I'm getting folded.
Ha! 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 How about that? Ha! Ha!
Yep.
Ha!
If I lose all the way out, GG's.
Out of my way!
If I lose all the way out, GG's. I ain't redoing shit.
Double
If I lose, GG's. Telling you, I said it here first.
ha!
That's the conditions.
Yeah! Ha! Die bomb! How about that? Die bomb! Ha! Double shot! Die bomb! Die bomb! Ha! Die bomb! Die bomb! Ha! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Ha! Feel that? Out of my way, Nip. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Yeah! Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Ha! How about that? Yeah! How about that? Feel that? Feel that? Ha!
Cooking it.
Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Yeah! Yeah! Feel that? How about that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Double stop. Alley-oop! Alley-oop! Dive bomb! Dive bomb! Alley-oop! Now I'm mad. Dive bomb! How about that? Now! How about that? Yeah!
Miss one. Miss one.
Alley-oop! Alley-oop! Yeah! Double stop! Now! Alley-oop! Now I'm mad! Dive bomb! Dive bomb!
Hold up. Fell off my bike. Easy fun. Well, I will lock in, girl. Damn, man.
Now I'm mad.
Oh shit. Damn it, man. Yeah, I was in it. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, Gambino, on my bad, bro. I was locked in, bro. I'm like, I'm up. I ain't gonna lie.
Now I'm mad.
I was locked in. Now I'm getting cooked. Well, I put the conditions on them, man. If I can't, if I die on here, man, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm get a sticks a good old rest.
Alley-oop. Die, Bob. All right. All right. Ha! 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 Yeah!
One more hit. I'm so. Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, look, man, nigga, look away 1 second, bro. Look away 1 second. So as soon as I look back, cook. Look, I'm tell you, I got I had downloaded not downloaded, Scarface, the game, bro. I never got to play it. Now I can play it. So I'm probably gonna play that off stream, because I imagine something crazy probably gonna pop on the screen. So I need to test run some hours of it before I pop that on stream, to know if I'm gonna be having to deal with some bush afterwards or what. Cause I could see me playing Scarface and it being some complete bullshit, bro. Like, the game will be fun, but afterwards YouTube probably gonna be like, what were you thinking? Nah, I just made it to the end and I only got one life. And I know this finna be a boss, bro.
They're gonna get away with the artwork by taking the helicopter.
It's that turtle again. Aren't they supposed to be more gentlemanly? More mild-mannered?
That's true in general, but some, like Raph here, are far from gentlemanly. Isn't it a bit strange that a turtle would fly through the sky and fire off missiles?
Man, that Scarface and the Godfather games was a true back in PS2 day. Man, I ain't get to play either one. I damn sure don't need to, bro.
You think
This
you can
it.
get away? No chance. Ha!
You can always count on him to jump.
All right, let's go.
They be saying that, but
Die, Bob.
well, he thumping me. He thumping me, bro. They didn't just give me that. I'm cooked. Oh. I try to keep him stun locked. It ain't too late for the run. All right, come on, bro. Let me get my lick. Let me get my lick.
Double stop. Double stop. Die, Bob.
Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Game over.
Bruh. Dead ass, bruh. Wow. Wow, bro. So I'm selling. That Scarface going locked in for real. Bro. Dead ass. Dead ass, bro. I got folded. Story mode. Damn, bro. And I think you gotta. How far back do you gotta go, bro? How far back do I gotta start? Damn it. I got folded, bro. I got dead ass folded. I got folded, bro. Alright.
Sure, this is the. I'm sure.
I've heard enough from you.
Damn it, bro.
I can't.
I told you.
I really said I wasn't gonna give it another run, but now I'm like, shit, what else am I doing? Absolutely nothing, bro. And it bothered me to be so close. I walked into that.
Out of my way, Nim. Feel that? Feel that? Die, Bob. Double shot. Now I'm mad. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Double shot. Die, Bob. Now I'm mad. Die, Bob. Die, Bob. Die, Bob. Die, Bob. Die, Bob. Double shot. Die. Alley-oop. Double shot. Now I'm mad. Double shot. Die. Alley-oop. Double shot. Alley-oop. Dive bomb. Ha! Dive bomb.
All right. Come on.
Out of my way. Double shot. Dive bomb. How about that? Yeah!
I need like the good old days in the game. When you got the when you got the pizza, man, that shit fill up the whole bar, whole hill bar. Now you just get the soda. Soda don't be hitting. And then I feel like it be the stupidest stuff. You'll randomly get stun locked or in a loop.
How about that? How about that? Dive bomb. Dive bomb. Out of my way, Nimrod. How about that? Now, all right. How about that? How about that? Oh. All right.
I need to see if I can make it through this part without dying. That's the next challenge.
How about that? Yeah. Now I'm mad. How about that? Now I'm mad. Double shot. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Double shot. Out of my way, Nimrod. Alley-oop. Out of my way, Nimrod. How about alley-oop? Out of my way, Nimrod. How about double shot? Out of my way, Nimrod. How about dive bomb? Dive bomb. Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of my way, Nimrod. Double shot. Dive bomb. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. How about that? Yeah! Feel that? Now! Now! How about that? Double shot! Double shot! Out of my way, Nimrod! Alley-oop! Out of my way, Nimrod! Dive bomb! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad! Out of my way, Nimrod! Feel that? Dive bomb! Now I'm mad! Alley-oop! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nim. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Double stop.
What a joke.
Okay.
That was hardly even a wall. They're trying to make a getaway. Whoa! That's an oversized transport helicopter. Awesome! This isn't the time, Motorhead. Follow that semi.
Okay. I don't think I did bad on this one last time.
How about that? Yeah! Out of my way, Nimrod. Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Die! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my... Now I'm mad. Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Double stop. How about that? Die! Feel that? Out of my way! Out of my way, Nimrod! Ha! Ha! Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Double stop. Double stop. How about that? Double stop. How about that? Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod. Double... Alley-oop! Double stop. Out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Yeah. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Out of my way, Nim. Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that?
Okay, we halfway done. Only one death. Technically one too many, but that's okay. That's okay.
Now I'm mad. Ha! Feel that? Yeah! Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Yeah! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Now! Feel that? Ha! Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nim. Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah! Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm feel that?
Chilling.
Feel that? Out of my way, Nim. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Ha! Feel
Prime ceiling coming up.
Alright! How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod! Die! Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Ha! Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Ha! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod! Ha! Ha! Double. Feel that? Alley-oop! Feel that? Now I'm mad. How about that? Feel that? How about that? Feel that? Feel that? How about... Feel that? Feel that? Double stop. Feel that? Feel that? Ha! Die! How about that? Ha! Die! Alley-oop! Ha! Ha! Double shot! Ha! Double shot! Ha! Double shot! Ha! Die! Die! Alley-oop! Ha! Ha! Double shot! Yeah! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Die! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Double shot! Double shot! Die! Ha! Double shot! Double shot! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Ha! Die! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Double shot! Ha! Die! Ha! Double shot! Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Ha! Die! Alley-oop! Double shot! Ha! Double shot! Feel that? Feel that? Double shot! Feel that? Ha! Ha! Die! Feel that? Feel that? Die! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Double shot! Ha! All right! Ha!
I think I remember dying here after all, and I think it was in the exact same part. It literally food right there. Come on, bro.
Out of my way, Nimrod! Die bomb! Die bomb! Double shot! Double shot! Die! Out of my way, Nimrod! Die! Feel that? Now I'm mad! Now I'm mad! Out of my way, Nimrod! Die! Feel that? Yep. Die! Die, bomb! Die, bomb! Out of now I'm mad! Die, bomb! Alley-oop! Double shot! Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Alley-oop! How about... Out of my way, Nimrod! Out of my way, Nimrod! Die, bomb! Now I'm mad! Die, bomb! Yeah! Double shot! Double shot! Feel that? Alley-oop! 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 Die, bomb! Feel that? Alley-oop! Yeah!
This ain't the one.
Double die bomb! Double shot! Die bomb! Die bomb! Die bomb! Double shot! Die bomb! Alley-oop! Double shot! Alley-oop! Now I'm mad! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad! Double shot! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod! Out of my way, Nimrod! Die, bomb! Alley-oop! Feel that? Feel that? Yeah! Out of my way, Nimrod! Die, bomb! Double shot! Double... Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Alley-oop! Feel that? Yeah!
This place, you think all of these trucks belong to them? If so, I wonder where all the...
Hey guys, isn't
Can it, Mikey? Don't you realize where we are? Hey, what's that? That's the turtle we saw on TV.
There's no mistake. That what incredible.
I'm getting folded, bro. I'm just getting beat up. Can't see it, bro. Oh, I think it healed for like that when I lost. Yep, it's cool. It's cool. The run is cool. Turbo yeah, man. Clearly, bro. Shit. This ain't even it, though. I'm getting put in a blender. I've been getting fed like all you can eat buffet. I'm fucking myself up with these barrels. Like Moku Jin from Tekken, yeah. Big facts. But look, peak game. You know, he wasn't in Tekken 8. Besides his little charm or whatever that shit is, like float around people. It's the explosive. Ultra Instinct right there. I just need to make it to the next little handful of things without fucking up. If I can do that, I think I can get them.
How about that? Now.
I'm gonna get away, get away.
Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Feel that? Now I'm mad. Yeah.
Well,
Now I'm mad. Out of my way.
there goes that.
Out of my way.
Next time I die,
Feel that?
that'll be the last of that life. So I can't. I got no more continues.
Out of my way, Nimrod.
So I'm gonna have to go on, get off, go on about my business.
Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad.
Maybe that's. I'm like I said, I might hit that Scarface off stream though. See what they're talking about.
How about that? Yeah. Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod.
I need to see.
How about that?
So a box was just a little bit further that I could have got some help, some HP back on. That's always nice to know.
Feel that? Now. How about that?
On the fucking shuriken, man. Stop spamming me with the shurikens.
How about that? How about that? Now I'm mad. How about that?
Ooh.
Out of my way, Out of my way, Nimrod. How about that? Alley-oop. Feel that? Feel that? Double shot. How about that? How about that? Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod. Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. How about that? Out of my. Feel that? Feel that? Ha! Out of my. Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Ha! Yeah! Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Out of my. Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod.
Well, I know I cooked the run, man. I really feel like I needed at least 2 lives just for the boss. The next time I die, I'm gonna have to get off of this. Act like I ran out of quarters.
Feel that? Now I'm mad. Yeah!
No, you know what? For the most part, I still had a good time, man.
Wait, Nimrod.
Yeah. I wanted to play it anyway. 2, I had a chance to stream, put out a little content.
Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Ha! Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. Ha! Yeah! Ha! Now, out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Ha! Feel that? How about that? Feel that? Ha! Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nim. Feel that? Ha! Out of my way, Nimrod. Out of my way, Nimrod. How about that? Ha! Feel that? Feel that? How about yeah? Ha! Yeah! Ha! Now I'm mad. How about that? How about that? How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Yeah! Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Die! Alley-oop! Ha! Double shot. Now I'm yeah! Ha! Alley-oop! Die, bomb! Out of now! Double shot! Alley-oop! Now I'm mad! Out of my way, Nimrod! Alley-oop!
Yeah, matter of fact, now that I think about it, the first time I must have been, I was right here. I got killed right there. So that means I did make it here before with 2 lives.
Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Double shot. Ha! Out of my way, Nim. Die, bomb. Feel that? How about that? Now I'm mad. Out of my way, Nimrod. Die, bomb. Alley-oop. How about now I'm mad. Ha! Double shot. Now I'm mad. Die, bomb. Feel that? How about that? Now I'm mad. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Die, bomb. Alley-oop. Now I'm mad. How about that? Double shot. Alley-oop. Ha! Alley-oop. Double shot. Ha! Ha! How about that? How about that? Ha! Feel that? Now I'm mad.
Two.
Feel that? Ha! Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod! Ha! Feel that? Ha! Now I'm mad. Feel that? Now I'm mad. Feel that? Feel that? Feel that? How about that? Out of my way, Nimrod! Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod! How about that? Die! Out of my... Feel that? How about that? How about that? Feel that? Feel that? Now I'm mad. How about that? Feel that? Feel that? Out of my way, Nimrod. Feel that? Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Double shot. Feel that? Double shot. Feel that? Feel that? Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Feel that? How about that? Now I'm mad. Out of my...
Alright. Here we are. We finally made it back with 1 less life than we had last time. Alright. Well, once this inevitably happens, I'm getting off. So I appreciate y'all. Let me say it in advance. I appreciate y'all, because I can tell you what's about to happen. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I needed at least 2. This time I got 1 less than I had last time. So I can tell y'all what's about to happen. Mind reading. I'm still gonna do the outro, but I'm telling y'all, I ain't crazy, man. I know what this is, bro. Alright, here it is. Damn, I thought I was finna finally get some cheese. Alright. Well, I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I knew what it was, man. I ain't crazy. I knew what it was. Oh. I knew what it was, man. Well, we appreciate the good people. They're coming out and watching me sell, man. The almighty beats, bro. Yeah, he beat me up. I'm good. I understand. It's levels to this, and I'm not ready. All right. Hey, LOBO out. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Saturday, man. Great weekend if I don't pop in on Sunday. So, yeah, man. Y'all take care. Shout out to everybody that watched, for sure. And anybody that might come in the future, man. Big salutes.